What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Fishing with Nordbye. Doing something cool today. You guys have been enjoying the live bait episodes, so I'm gonna keep trying to get those coming to you every now and then, keep you entertained. So it's a little bit out of my way to switch all my gear from regular bass fishing to live bait episodes, but if you like me doing this, drop a comment down below. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel for some more live bait episodes. But I'm excited. I'm gonna go out here today with a little crappie jig or some flies, and I'm gonna try to catch some bluegill, and then I'm gonna go by this bluff and pick up my buddy TJ, and we're gonna do some live bluegill fishing for these big old bass, big old catfish. There's big old flathead, blue cat, giant largemouth, big spotted bass. Literally anything could eat these live bluegill. That's why it's so fun and exciting. We got rods rigged up. I'm gonna actually try to improve on my hook set from the last live bluegill video. I've been setting the hook too hard, if you've seen it. I'm gonna try to reel down and just reel with these circle hooks and try to hook them that way without setting the hook, and try that, see if it works. If not, we'll figure something out for the next one. But that's the plan today. We're gonna go out there real quick, try to catch us about 15 bluegill and fish with them for a couple hours. It's the middle of the day. They just started pulling current on the river, so the fish should start feeding any minute. I'm excited. Let's get out there. Here we go, guys. Fish number one. So I just switched to a fly because they were not eating the jig. They were not eating the jig. So that fly put it out there on a little lightweight bobber, instantly catching them. I just missed another one. These bluegill want something super tiny. That's what they're used to eating, something super tiny. You catch a bunch of them. The big bluegill eat this too. So we're gonna catch this bait today. That's how we're gonna catch it. There's one. Let's go. Another one, guys. That's two. We need about 15 probably to fish for a while. We're gonna have 4 rods out there, so I'm gonna try to catch about 15 bluegill on this little fly. This is a homemade fly, Scout fly. If you guys saw me use Scout's hair to make it. Alright guys, so I've caught about 15 bluegill so far. I gotta go. Oh, there's another one. Look at this is nuts. They're biting this fly so good. You get just a little fly, you can catch a ton of these bluegill. I'm telling you, look at that. Awesome. Caught so many bluegill in like 20 minutes. So I got all my bait ready to go out. I'm gonna pick TJ up and we're gonna go live bait fish by this bluff now. Okay guys, just picked TJ up. You ready?
What's up, brother? I'm ready.
You guys, if you haven't seen my last couple videos, TJ's been out with me. We've been crushing them here on Guntersville. We did a kayak episode. He brought me a kayak. We did a bass fishing episode this morning. Crushed them, guys. One of the best outings on Guntersville I've had in a little while. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. His channel's Kayak USA. Go follow it. He does a lot of kayak videos as well as some bass boat videos, and he lives, I don't know, about an hour south of Guntersville, so not too bad. But we're out here today on a bluff. I just caught all those bluegill you saw, and we're gonna try and crush them. You excited?
I'm pumped, man. I'm ready to catch some of these hogs out here in G-Ville.
So I'm gonna show you guys how to rig the bluegill, give you some tips to keep the bluegill down deep in the water, and how to cut their tail just right so they swim down and they don't swim up, and then they don't swim very fast, so these big old fish just munch them, suck them in. And I got 2 rods rigged up today. We got this one right here, got braided line, Got a little circle wacky katana hook. It's actually a wacky rig hook. You've seen it. I'm gonna try reeling to set the hook today instead of yanking it like a bass fisherman and missing them. And then I got me a bullet weight split shot tied on. I got braided line on, 65-pound braid. So if we hook up, you know, with a giant like a 10-pound bass or a 40-pound flathead, we'll be able to hoist them in. So I'm gonna get the bluegill out here, start casting the rods out. The current's going down this bluff, so we're gonna cast into the current, and I'm gonna show you how to rig the bluegill here. He's getting rigged up, same setup, it's the way to go. If you haven't seen Richard Gene, he does the same thing. Anyways, let's crush them. I forgot my bait net, don't do that. We're gonna have to fish these bluegill out. That's all right now. Oh, I got too much water in there. All right, jeez. Oh, I almost got it. That's gonna be the worst part, fishing these bluegill out like a rookie. All right, guys, just grab me a bluegill. There we go. That's a pretty good sized bluegill. We're going for the big ones today. Blooper.
Nice save. Oh,
Blooper.
Nice save.
Blooper. I was gonna lip him for you and show you. That's a big enough bluegill you can lip. Like, we're going for the big ones today. Anyways, here's what I like to do with my bluegill. I take my scissors, I cut off the tips of their tail, so the tips are gone, and then also I like to cut lines in their tail so that they can't swim very good. Just like that. And they just go down there and they flutter right along the bottom, but there's a secret to getting them to stay on the bottom. So, you want to take your hook, and to get them to stay on the bottom, I hook them on the bottom side of the tail. So I'm gonna go through right here, just like that. And make sure there's no scales on your hook. I made that mistake. And then we got our split shot on there. Live bluegill going out on the bluff. We're fishing in 20 foot of water. He's gonna go down there and get us bit. So I'm gonna cast him out there. Here we go. And I'm just gonna let him sink to the bottom, and he's gonna swim and do his thing. So we're gonna get hopefully a giant fish on this. So we're feeding that line. I'm just using my bass bait caster, so I like to turn the drag all the way down. So that way when they start pulling on it, they just take it. They start peeling line. And then when you pick it up and set the hook on them, you just tighten it up and reel on them. You don't set the hook like I do, like a bass fisherman, or you're not gonna get them. So, this one's ready to go. Just set it down here. We're gonna rig the rest up. I'm using 2 rods, TJ's using 2 rods. Here we go. Look at this. Stripping out some lines slowly. It's not running as fast as I expected it to. Look at that. He's just slowly swimming. Look at him. He's stomping. Oh, he's on there. All right, we're gonna turn up the drag. Just gonna start reeling. I don't want to drag that side. Here we go.
You get him on?
Reeling. I think he's on there. Yeah, he's on there. Let's go. I don't know what we got on that bluegill though. Oh, we got some bass.
All right.
What is this? Yeah.
It's like a largie.
Way.
Oh, it's a spot?
Caught a spotted bass on a live bluegill. Look at that fat spot. Look at him eat that bluegill. Oh my gosh. This bluegill can barely fit in this dude's mouth, and he ate it. And he's still alive. I'm casting the same one back out there for bait. Look at that, guys. Spotted bass, fish number 1 here on the ledge. That's awesome. We're gonna throw him back. Woohoo! Let's make sure my bluegill's still alive. Oh yeah, maybe. He's not too lively. Dude, we've had 1 bass bite you, and I just caught a bass. I'm pumped. Because last time I was here, we only caught a catfish. So the bass are biting. Let's go. Yeah, just reel.
He's on.
Just reel. Real hard. Oh, shoot.
Oh, he come off.
Oh, dang.
No, that was my shiner.
Which hook was that? Oh, maybe that one you should be setting. That's the straight shank one, not the circle one.
He felt good.
Yeah?
He felt good.
Dang.
Oh.
So try setting the straight shank worm hook next time. But the circle hook, tighten your drag all the way and just reel hard.
Okay.
Dang.
He felt so good.
I'm glad you got another bite.
Yeah, that makes me.
Could have been a giant bass. Dang. What guy you gonna put on there next? I'm pretty sure your shiner's on that white pole.
Oh, that's right, it was.
Yeah. There you go. Little gilly.
Got the little gilly.
Little gillion.
Sir.
Yep.
Give him a little haircut.
Sounds good. We're waiting on these other rods to take off. We got one locked in there. We got one locked in there and there. And these bluegill been thumping. We're watching the tips. They go doom, 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 doom. Just thumping, waiting for the fish to pull them through. Did you check your hook to make sure there wasn't a scale on the tip on that last one?
Yeah, I cleaned it off, yeah.
So that
he
wasn't
was
the
on.
reason.
I feel like he was on. He just, the hook just didn't get him.
Dang. All right, well, let's get him this time.
We'll set him out by that bullet, by that wall.
All right. Nice. All right, guys, we just moved spots over to the barge ties. I'm putting on a giant bluegill. I mean a giant. We're gonna catch us a giant with this thing. There we go. Man, this thing's huge. This is an eater right here. Like, I could take him home and flay him up. Can't even hold on to him, he's so big. The current's pushing all of our stuff way to the right, which is fine. Just a heads up. Man, this bluegill's huge. Right next to that barge tie. He's going straight to the bottom. I got 2 giant bluegill on. I'm not playing around, TJ. I have 2 big ones on now.
We're gonna get him. I still got the golden shiner. He's still.
You got a golden shiner and a smaller bluegill, so we're testing it out. We only got a few bites at that last spot, and 2 bites actually, and they were both bass, which is sweet. But we need more bites. We only got 2 bites in like 40 minutes, so we moved.
Oh, YouTube, check it out. Fishing with Nordbye, guys, right here.
Little guy.
It don't matter.
Hey,
still a fish.
Yeah,
Fish is a
check
fish.
out my YouTube channel too.
Oh, it stopped.
That's all right.
So he sits
That's crazy. That's so funny.
I'm going with that.
Little guy. This one in. Get this one
I'm
in.
double hooked up. I'm double hooked
No
up. Let me
way.
get this one in. Oh, and it's a decent one.
That's
It's
a good
decent one.
bass.
All right.
Dude, your white pole's hooked up.
All right.
I'm gonna let you get it though.
Okay. All right, so I got double hooked up, guys. This is a decent one.
I think he got off your white pole. He just smashed it and now he's not there.
Man.
He'll come back and eat it.
So we're sitting here right off this bluff. I mean, not this bluff. We're not on a bluff anymore. Boogered up too. Look at that.
Yeah, nasty river bass.
So we're actually bait fishing off the back of the boat still. So we figured we'd flip out here.
White pole. Like, you have so much slack in your line.
All right, so now we're going.
That one's the circle, remember?
Oh,
So tighten your drag real tight and then real strong.
So this was the shiner, right?
Yeah, see if he's on there first. No.
No, it's just the shiner.
Dang.
I think the shiner's still there.
Dude, he got thumped. Something thumped him, but it didn't eat him. What the heck? I got a bulk pack of these rage crawls at tournamenttackle.com. Pack of 21. I'll link those down below. All right, hit him with that. He's taking it. That one's you just real strong. That's the circle hook. Just real strong. Yeah. Oh shoot.
He come off immediately.
Immediately?
Yep.
It might have been a gar. Wow. Just pulled your bait off. He had it for a while too.
Yeah, he had it for a while.
I feel the bluegill swimming now.
Oh no.
He let go. Well guys, that was kind of disappointing. We got to get off the lake. We didn't get any giants on the bluegill. We did catch a bass on a bluegill and 2 bass on a bluegill. His jumped and spit it. We didn't get it on camera. And then we caught 2 bass, just bass fishing while we were trying to catch giants on these live bluegill. So we ended up moving around. We hit 4 different spots. We fished for about 20 minutes at each spot, and we should have just stuck it out that first place because we got about 3 bites in 40 minutes, and and I think we'd have caught some there. I've got some big bites there before, but that's how it goes. That's fishing. You don't catch them all the time. I'm posting this video anyways. It was still a blast out here on the lake. Hope you guys enjoyed. I caught a ton of bluegill to use as bait. Normally you go through a few more, and just using that tiny little fly, 4-pound test with a little bobber, that's the way to go. All of our setups, everything we used today is going to be linked down below. Remember, go check out TJ's channel, Kayak USA. Did you have fun?
I had a blast, man. I can't wait to come back out here and do it again.
I know.
Make sure you guys check the link in the video description below, Kayak USA. Come
go
over
subscribe.
To the channel.
Go subscribe.
Subscribe. Like the video.
That's right. We tell you guys to subscribe all the time. It really helps us out. But I appreciate you guys watching as always. God bless you guys. We'll catch you next time here on Fishing with Nordbye.